Take out the equity from the home and put it in. I'm buying something new. Never thought about it.
Right.
Right? And same as me, I procrastinated to take my money and buy a home because I thought, hey, what if I can't pay my mortgage? But never thought that, hey, you can use that as an investment property.
Yeah.
Use your money and let it work for you. Never thought about it.
Yeah.
Never thought about it.
It's easy.
But it's because I think it's all because you promoted that. You're promoting that and you're putting that knowledge in people's head to tell them that, hey, you can use your money, buy a home, right? You don't have to be the one that's going to pay that mortgage.
No, you don't.
Because the real estate market is hot.
Yes.
Regardless,
Not only that,
always gonna
there's
wanna
somebody
rent.
in a better financial position than you at the time. That's that person willing to pay $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month for that rent.
Yeah.
They're in a better financial position to you at that time. Doesn't mean they can be in a better financial position than you all the time, because the equity goes up. Their income don't go up as fast as your equity, as the market proven itself to be.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. So people get caught up on this, I can't afford. Who said you have to afford it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I was telling my friend that today, and I was like, I remember when I first came to Canada, 2004, and then 2005, I bought my first condo.
Right.
Right? One, I didn't have the knowledge. I bought in a wrong place that equity was not growing.
Right.
But imagine 1 year as an immigrant that I was able
That's
to do
pretty
that.
good. They normally take between 2 to 3 years. To knock it down in the first year is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2005, I bought that condo
Yeah.
in Scarborough.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had the knowledge that I have today, boy,
You're gonna buy probably somewhere different, and you
Yes.
probably would have buy something that's more would have given us a better appreciation.
yes, exactly. And not just one.
You had the money to buy more than one.
Because, no, I mean, if I bought...
Or when the equity goes up, you want to do
if
something different.
Yes, if I bought in somewhere that, the equity was going to grow, then you'd be able to flip that.
Right.
Knowledge, man. Knowledge. You don't have it. Nobody's teaching it. Nobody's telling you.
Nope.
All it takes is just listen.
Yeah.
Listen to the person who's going to teach you.
When I was 19 years old, I went to a real estate seminar in Mississauga. And I call this seminar Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. And why I say that, I'm a small, skinny guy. I went to the seminar, and I walked into the hotel. It was like 500 people. And it all seemed like they were my grandparents' age. I was the only little short, little skinny kid in this line. Said, my name is Frank Corbin, sign me up. And as I call it Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. The little person in the line, she waving her hand. Hey, I'm right here, folks, I'm right here. And I call it Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. But I'm telling you, I didn't buy any real estate from that seminar, but the knowledge
That you got.
that I got, I thought that was great. One of my biggest problems with that seminar, everyone in that line seemed like my grandparents' age. And I asked myself the question after I finished the seminar, and I kicked myself afterwards, why do people wait until they're so old to start securing their financial future? That's a still question I ask today. Never understand that. Why do you wait until you're so old to start securing your financial future? Young people need money when you're building your family.
Yeah.
So younger you invest, which you know already, the more money you have when you reach your middle age life cycle.
Yeah.
When you invest when you're old, it's not for you, it's for the next
The
generation.
next generation.
I'm in the right spot. I'm investing with people my parents and grandparents' age. I'm in the right spot. I'm buying real estate. And the guy from the seminar came to our house. And when he came to the house, my father answered the door. And he said, I'm looking for Frank. My father said, I'm Frank. And he came into the house. He didn't know who he came to. And my father says, God, my uncle called me. He said, come, this guy want to talk about some real estate. And he says, I said, where you from? He says, OPG. He says, oh, I was one at the seminar. He said, oh, okay, well, thank you very much, because we're here now. That man spent 45 minutes in my house ignoring me.
You're too young.
Too young in his mind. He spent 45 minutes in my house ignoring me. He focused on my father only. That man ignored me for 45 minutes. No, my father have no interest in real estate at the time. Probably not even now. And he probably want me to buy stuff in Arizona and all these other fucking places. I says no. And I moved past. I went to start off real estate locally in Canada. And I ride on my bike one day in the South Etobicoke and I found a triplex, so a duplex with a finished basement. I get the number, call my realtor and says, what's going on with this house here? Give me information. That time, you should look at real estate in books. Not even fucking internet. Books. It's a big book. MLS is a big
That's
book.
where the listing is?
It's a big book. That's to show how fast you used to sell. You used to sell fast, slow. A big book. You tell us that we want to buy in York region, Halton region, you bring a book of everything and drop it off at your freaking front door. You sort what you want,
Yeah.
and you call them back. No picture, barely have a picture or two if any.
Yes.
Only one page you can see, one.
Yeah,
The front door.
the
That's
house,
it.
what the
Yeah.
house looks like.
Yeah.
Not seeing anything else.
That's right. And I said, I want to see inside of this house. And she says, I want to buy this house. I said, what's the history of this house? How long she owned it? She owned about 10, 12 years. A lady, I never forget her name, Margaret something, I remember last name. Margaret was her first name. Older lady. I said, I want this house. We bought the house. I live upstairs, which you see when you came. Rent the middle, and rent the basement. Live upstairs for free for 5.5 years. I said, I'm in the right industry. And I fall off. I was in there. I fall off, sell off my property, and then when I was looking for something, I go back to what I know. I know real estate. I know real estate. I know the real estate. So I know real estate. I go back to what I know. So when I came back, I started firing. I know what I was talking about because I've been through what I'm talking about. So when I fire off, man, the market responds because nobody locally were talking to them the way I was talking to them.
Because I don't remember what year it was, but I remember one year my sister and I went to a seminar. And it was a real estate seminar. Somewhere in Mississauga. These guys, it was a bunch of guys, they came and they're teaching you about investing in real estate and flipping houses and stuff like that. But I think learning about flipping houses and compared to buying your house and then just renting it out and investing, I think that was totally different compared to what they were saying. Because obviously they didn't pique our interest because we had our house at the time. We had our house at the time, but never piqued our interest in terms of, hey, you know, you have a home, you could use that home to buy another home.
Right.
That was not being told because obviously it was not being told because we never did it.
Right.
Yeah, they were not teaching that.
When I tell people, what if you can own 5 homes?
I know.
It sounds like a dream to them.
It does sound like a dream.
No, is it a dream now?
No, I don't think it's a dream.
Right.
No, I don't think it's a dream. I think it's something that is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
How possible do you think it is?
That is very possible.
Yeah.
I
Would you say it's easy or not?
I would say it's pretty easy because if I think about it now, buy a home, yes, and let's say by the end of the year that home already has, by the time I close, has equity in there, right? So you'll be able to buy another one. And by the time you buy that one, that's closed, you have equity in there. You can take it out from there and you buy another one.
Yeah.
So it is possible for you to own more than one home. You just let one home pay for the rest,
Yeah.
or make an investment. Put as an investment for the rest. So it is possible. The way when you say it, it's like, yeah, right, Frank. Okay, yeah. Like, how am I gonna own 5 homes?
Right.
But when you break it down the way that you do, then you're like, yeah, of course, it is possible because now
Yeah.
you understand. But before you didn't.
Right. So that's the way. What's a rush? You've been here for 20 years of your life. You own nothing.
Exactly.
What if you have to wait another 20 years to own
20
5
years
homes?
to own 5
Is it worth it?
Of course.
So
Yes.
let's wait. Let's go in your time. Whatever you want. 5 years.
Yeah.
20 years. What?
It doesn't
whatever
have
it
to
is.
be that I'm going to own 5 homes in
Today.
5 years.
Oh yeah. Or
But
even
if
today.
I think about it, 17 years in Canada, then, you know, what if I had owned one every 5 years?
That's right. Are you thinking better off than most people?
Yes.
Of course. What most people don't know, yeah? Only less than 1% of Canadians own more than 2 homes. As much as you see real estate buying and selling, people buying and selling. They're not duplicating what they originally purchased. So less than 1% Canadians and Americans own a first and second home. Very small percentage. So when you own 2 homes or 3 homes, you're a superstar. No, they don't know that information, so they don't have value for it. When they say, let's sell.
You hate that word, right?
Yeah?
You hate that word.
Well, it's not even hate. It's just like, do you understand what you're doing? You're giving away your wealth.
Yeah.
You're giving away your wealth. You're having something that everybody likes and want. People die coming to this country. People give up everything they have in their country to come to this country for what you have. And you want to get rid of it? Do you understand the power of what you have sitting in your hands right now?
Yeah.
Let's don't sell. Let's buy and keep buying more and hold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think it is. The concept is easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you don't have to do it out of pocket.
No.
Because rental market will always be in existence.
Yes, to carry the cost.
Yeah. Because people will always need to rent. Not everybody's going to be able to afford, or they're gonna always need a startup. The startup is going to be rent.
Yes.
And then own.
Yes. So when you think of I'm not sure you heard that the 1.2 million people come to Canada in the next couple of years or something like that. What do you think about that?
Okay, that's just gonna push the prices up on the real estate market, because more people are coming. There's not enough houses
That's right.
available.
We don't have a house now without them coming.
Exactly.
Right. So imagine when they start coming, the rental market is crazy. Like I know a lot. I don't know this. This all's new to me. So I'm going through the learning process as this stuff unfolds itself.
But it's unfolding in the right way.
Right, the right way. Because we have too many question marks. Once it goes up, you have too much question mark. So I've been through many recessions. Well, I wasn't many, a few recessions from US and Canada, everything. But I've been through a few ups and downs. But this uptrend that we experienced in here, all this COVID stuff, is all new. So nobody knows how this stuff going to unfold, positive or negative. Nobody knows. But I figure if we put all the right things in place, if we don't get away from the real estate foundation, buy, hold, and profit, cash flow, location. If you don't stray away from that, you'll be fine. Because those are the foundation of real estate. If you move away from the foundation, you get hurt. You're going to get hurt. You start going too far out, too soon, or you're going too high, too soon, you can get hurt. You cannot move away from the foundation of the foundation principles of any industry. You don't move away from that. I think you'll be fine.
Buy and hold.
Buy and hold. Make sure you can cash flow, can carry itself. And the location.
Positive cash.
And that's the reason why I do not promote everything.
You think someone should reinvest in a property where they're just breaking even? Especially if the market's hot.
If the appreciation is there, it's not a bad idea. If I give you $100,000 and tell you give me $400 per month, is that a good deal?
Yeah.
If I give you $200,000 and tell you give me $600 a month back, is that a good deal?
Yeah, because it's increasing as the value that you're giving me.
Well, the $200,000 I give you is your appreciation.
Yes.
Your $400 to $600 a month you give me is your negative cash flow. At some point in time, that $400 a month can become zero. Then you have to pay me anymore. And that'll be less than 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Right. So you tell me if it's a good deal or bad deal. And that $200,000 come to $50, $300 on the top side. That's the difference. You understand? So I'm giving the worst case scenario you ever want to be in.
Yeah.
The best case scenario is you just breaking even.
Yeah. The best case scenario is you breaking even.
Right.
Better than you having to take out a pocket.
Right. So that's what happens. So when you look at that, then it's not a bad deal.
Somebody said to me, "Oh, well, I break even." I'm like, "Oh, why are you